Hello students, this is the second part of the Blue Beat by Nora Burke. We have finished uh, page number 93, 94 and 95 of the book The Treasure Trove. Today we will start with the page number 96. I hope you all are having the book right in front of you with a highlighter and pencil so that you can mark down all the keywords and the notes that I am going to tell you. Without wasting any more time, let's get into the chapter. However, whatever we have done, like we have got the description of the crocodile, how he looks, okay, how tall, dark and handsome kind of crocodile. Okay, now the description of the place where the crocodile lives. Then we have got the the second protagonist of this particular story, that is Sibia, and her lifestyle and the poverty which she is going through, and how she leads her life. Like, you know, she is having only one rag and she has cut the rag into two just to make the skirt and sari, and she is eating the last of her meal, that is a chapati wrapped with rancid butter and green chili, right? And she has divided the chapati also just to give it just to get the sense of having more food. So she is a thin girl, starveling child, right? And one more thing we have got, that she is happy and immature child woman, okay? And she knows what ornaments or jewelries are, though she does not have any and she has no money to buy any kind of finery or ornament or jewelry, but she knows what it is or what they are actually, because she goes to the market with her parents and her brothers, and many other women are there from her tribe, and the gossiping, the spitting of Beetlejuice, everything, the sound of the bell, okay, of a sacred bull clonking as he lumped along, everything we have got. And finally we got in the page number 95 the description of the sweet meat. There the smells of drains, humanity and cheap cigarettes are there, but Sibia likes the smell of the sweets the most, right? Now page number 96. Then there was the cloth stall stacked with great rolls of new cotton cloth stamped at the edge with the maker's sign of a tiger's head. Tiger's head यहाँ पे भी इसे भी मार्क कर लो, as MCQ question में आ सकता है. And smelling so wonderful of its dressing straight front the meals that Sibia could have stood by it all day. ये ना होता है, पता है, जैसे कि जब when I was a child, okay, I'm not even in my childhood, still now also I like the scent of new books, okay, the scent of new clothes, the scent of the smell of petrol, everything. So similarly Sibia also, she is also a small girl, right, a young small kid, so she also likes the scent or the scent or the smell of new cloth. But there were other wonders to see. Satin sewn with real silver thread in tin trays from Birmingham, and a sari which had got chips of looking glass embroidered into the border. She joined the crowd round a Kashmiri travelling merchant on his way to the bungalows. He was showing dawn-coloured silk market that poured like cream, and he had got little locked chest with turquoises and opals in it. Best of all, a box which when you pressed it, a bell tinkled and a yellow woolen chicken jumped out. Now see the description, okay, the description. And one more thing, this particular paragraph is also showing the expanse of the market, that the market is very big. Sweet shops are there, cloth shops are there, and many more mega shops are there, and many people used to gather there together. So the market is very big. The expanse of the market has been indicated through this particular पैराग्राफ्स, ओके. सो एक्चुअली यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि उसके बावजूद भी, ओके, वहाँ पे कश्मीरी मर्चेंट था जो एक मतलब बंगलाओं में वो सब अपना साड़ी दिखा रहा था, तो वहाँ पे भी सीबिया जो है वो देख रही थी, उसे वो सब भी बहुत पसंद था। और उस मर्चेंट के पास एक बॉक्स था जिस बॉक्स के ऊपर टर्कोसिस एंड ओपल लगा हुआ था, और सबसे अच्छा उस बॉक्स में ये था कि इफ़ यू प्रेस ओके, then a bell tinkles and a yellow woolen chicken jumps out. So just see the mentality or see the psychology of a girl. Sibia is a small girl, okay, she likes everything in the market, but above all she likes that particular box the most. उसे वो बॉक्स जो है जब भी प्रेस करोगे वहाँ पे से एक कैट जंप करेगा, सो चिकन जंप करेगा, तो वही सीबिया को सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद था। देयर वॉज नो एंड टू द वंडर्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, दैट मीन्स दिस पर्टिकुलर लाइन इज शोइंग एक्सट्रीम पॉवर्टी ऑफ सीबिया। एक्चुअली सी whatever the descriptions have been given, we are beholding the market and everything through the eyes of Sibia. Sibia likes all these things, and Sibia is very poor, she does not possess all the things. This is the reason she is wandering. जितना वो देख रही है सब कुछ देख के उसे वो उतना ज़्यादा वंडर वो हो रही है। और सारा जो मार्केट है ये सब हम लोग क्या सीबिया के आँख से देख रहे हैं कि सीबिया कैसे देखती है उस मार्केट को। सो वेरी स्किलफुली द ऑथर हैज़ पोर्ट्रेट एवरीथिंग, but Sibia in all her life from birth to death was marked for work. So this is very important. Like पहले पेज नंबर 95 में we got already that often goes the cold on a winter morning and born to toil. Okay, since she could toddle, she had husked corn and gathered sticks and put dung to dry and cooked and weeded and carried and fetched water and cut grass for fodder. Fodder means meals for animals. So this paragraph is very important because this paragraph is showing that what are the jobs that Sibia did to earn her living. Okay. She was going with her mother and some other woman now to get paper grass from the cliff above the river. When you had enough of it, you could take it down by bullock cart to the railhead and sell it to the agent who would arrange for its dispatch to the paper mills. The woman often toiled. Mark karte raho ye wala line. The women often toiled all day at this work, and the agent sat on silk cushions smoking a hookah. So उस ट्राइब में जो है जो जिस टाइम में लिखा गया था कि वुमेन जो है वो लोग बहुत वो सब मेहनती थी, बहुत दे वेर हार्ड वर्किंग एंड द मिल ओके लाइक द एजेंट हु वाज हैविंग द बिजनेस टू सेंड ऑल द आई मीन to send or to dispatch everything to the paper mills. Okay, they were leading a good life, they were leading a luxurious life. Okay, स्मोक करता था वो लोग, एकदम आराम से वहाँ पे बैठता था और सारा जो लेडीज़ है या फिर स्ट्राइप का जितना सारा महिलाएं है वो सब आके वो सब देती थी. Such thoughts did not trouble Sibia. However, as she skipped along with her sickle and homemade hay fork, very important hay fork. इसी से लास्ट में जो है वहाँ पे क्रोकोडाइल का कत्ल होता है. ओके, beside her mother, you could skip on the way out, but not on the way back when you ached with tiredness and there was a great load to carry. Some of the women were wearing Markatero necklaces made out of lal beads, the shiny scarlet seeds, black one-eyed that grew everywhere in the jungle. It was best to have new necklace each year instead of the last year's faded ones, and Sibia was making one too. So see their lifestyle. Okay, lal beads and shiny scarlet shade, everything with all these things they used to make their ornaments. Okay, and definitely एक साल में क्या होता था उसका कलर जो है फेड हो जाता था, इसीलिए और हालांकि वो बहुत अवेलेबल था वहाँ के जंगल में, तो ये it was better for them to make another necklace. Okay, and see, what was Sibia doing? Sibia was also making a necklace for herself. Now, how nice it was going to be to hear that rattling swiss round of her neck as she frowsed along with lots of necklaces, but each seed, hard as stones, had to be drilled into the red hot needle and the family needle was snapped, so she must wait till they could bear another. So once again we are getting the sense of poverty of CBS life कि वो सब जो सीड्स था उसमें से क्या होल करना पड़ता था, ठीक है, तभी जाके स्ट्रिंग देके या फिर कुछ और देके वो नेकलेस जो है वो लोग बनाती थी। लेकिन उसके लिए एक लाल मतलब एकदम आग में गर्म किया हुआ एक नीडल चाहिए था जिसके द्वारा वो लोग होल करते थे उस स्टोन में। लेकिन सिबिया का मतलब सिबिया के घर में जो नीडल था, ठीक है, वो टूट चुका था, वो नहीं था, इट वॉज स्नैप्ड। ओके, so Sibia must wait till they could have a new one. So they were so poor that they did not even have a single penny to buy a needle. So extreme poverty, extremist poverty rather. Oh, for string of glass and beads, anklets, earrings, nose rings, bangles, all the gorgeous dazzles of the bazaar, all her little golden body decorated. So she liked all the ornaments, like whatever they are in the bazaar. Okay. Chattering as they went, the women followed the dusty track toward the river. On their way, they passed a Gujar encampment of grass huts where these nomadic graziers would live for a time until their animals had perhaps finished all the easy grazing within reach, or they were not able to sell enough of their white butter and white milk in the district, or there was no one to buy the young male buffaloes for tiger bait. So actually this is the daily life of that Gujar tribe. Okay, they lived mostly on dairy. वो लोग वहाँ पे कैंप बना के वो सब वहाँ पे रहते थे और सारा जो उनका जो कैटल है वो भी वहीं पे सब था। कब तक वो लोग वहाँ पे रहते थे जब तक ना मतलब इजी रीच में जितना वहाँ पे उनका कैटल का जो ग्रास है वो सब खत्म नहीं हो जाता था। Or perhaps a cattle killing tiger was making a nuisance of himself, then that move on. Okay, so then they would move on. So basically we are getting two reasons why they had to leave the place. First, if the easy reaching the grass finished, done, okay, by the cattle, then only they would move. Otherwise, if a tiger would create any problem with them, then only they would move. So these are the two reasons we are getting. We have got why the Gujar, people that particular tribe would move from one place to another. Sibia glanced at the Gujar women as she went past. They wore trousers, mark karte raho, they wore trousers tight and wrinkled at the ankles, and in their ears large silver rings made out of melted rupees that they used to just keep a that one coin. Okay, they would melt it and they would make some kind of ornament with those, and one of them was clinking a stick against the big brass garas जो पानी रखने का जो ये होता है, okay, in which they fetched water from the river for the camp to see which ones were empty. The men and boys were out of camp just now with the herd or gone to the bazaar to sell produce, but one or two buffaloes were standing about, creatures of great wet noses and moving jaws and gaunt black noses. So see how nicely, how detailed explanation of the buffaloes have been given, right? Like great white noses of the buffalo. वहाँ पे they used to stand over there and they used to move their jaws and gaunt their black noses, and all the males they would go to the market to sell their product. The Gujars were junglis. ये क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. And Sibia was too, born and bred in the forest. For countless centuries their forebears had lived like this, getting their living from animals, from grass and the trees, as they scratched their food together and stored their substance in large herd and silver jewelry. They were men in the wandering pastoral age. So all of them were from pastoral age, okay, not stone age hunters and not yet cultivators. So they were neither stone age hunters not cultivators, rather they belong to the pastoral age. Now there was a river twinkling between these trees, sunlit beyond dark trunks. They could hear it rushing along. The woman came out on the shore and made for the stepping stones. So now they could hear the sound of twinkling sound of the sound of the river, okay, and all the women, they just came out on the seashore and made for their stepping stones. They had plenty to laugh and bicker about. Bicker about means talk about. So they had plenty to laugh and bicker about. That means they were leading a happy life. Though they were leading a life full of poverty, but they all were happy. Okay, this is the reason it has been said that they had plenty to laugh and bicker about, or bicker about. As they approached the river in a noisy crowd, they girded up their skirts so as to jump from stone to stone, and they clanked their sickles and forks. Sickles and forks, another keywords, together over their shoulders to have ease of movement. They shouted their quarrels above the gush of the river. Okay, so actually all the women, those who were there, they just girded up their skirts so that it would be easy for them to jump from one stone to another stone. Okay, and they were shouting above the gush of the water, यानी कि वाटर स्ट्रीम का आवाज तो वहीं पे है, उससे ज्यादा वो लोग shout कर रहे थे सब कोई. Okay, and one more thing, that is they had plenty to love and bicker about. That means though they were leading a poor life, but they were content with their lives. Noise frightens crocodile. Definitely the big mugger did not move and all the women crossed in safety to the other bank. So ये होता है कि noise, all the crocodiles are frightened with noise. Okay, so as they were shouting, so why they were shouting? This is the reason. They were shouting to make the crocodile frightened, because they were not unaware that there was a crocodile. Okay, there was a मगर crocodile. So crocodile को दूर रखने के लिए they all were shouting just above the gush of the water. Here they had to climb a steep hillside to get at the grass, but all fell to with a will and sliced away at it wherever there was foothold to be had. Down below them ran the broad river. Down below them ran the broad river, pouring powerfully out of its deep, narrow pools among the cold cliffs and shadows, spreading into warm shallows lit by kingfishers. Great turtles lived there, and mahseer weighing more than 100 pounds. So there was a great river, okay, and all the who lived over there, like the kingfishers, great turtles, and mahseer is a kind of fish. Okay, crocodiles too, crocodiles भी वहाँ पे रहते थे. Sometimes you could see them lying out on those slabs of clay over there, but there were none to be seen at that moment. So sometimes one can see that the crocodiles are there, or the mahseer might be there, or kingfishers, anything, mostly the crocodiles. But at that moment when they were crossing, at that time there was not a single crocodile. Where Sibia was walking, wind coming across hundreds of miles of trees cooled her sweating body. So होता है ना कि पूरा जब पसीना पसीना हो जाते हैं हम लोग, तब फैन चलाने से ठंडा फील होता है, कूल फील होता है. Similarly, where Sibia was working in a particular place, and that particular place was जो प्लेस वहाँ पे था एकदम मतलब चारों तरफ एकदम खुला हुआ एक प्लेस था. So वहाँ पे बहुत दूर से एकदम हवा, just the wind coming across hundred of miles of trees and cooled her sweating body. काम करते करते जो है सीबे एकदम पसीना पसीना हो जाती थी. Now wind comes and makes her gives her the feeling of coolness. Okay, as she could look down over the rivers as if she were a bird. Although she did not dare stop for a moment under her mother's eyes, her imagination took her in sweeping flight over and bright water and golden air to the banks where she had played as a child. So see, we are once again we are getting the you know, the thought of a girl, or how a small girl imagines. So she is working there, okay, and she is full of sweat. The wind blows and gives her a sense of relief, okay. And as she was getting the wind, so she was imagining that she is a bird and she is flying and each and everything. But as she, I mean, though she was imagining things, but she did not stop working, because she was under her mother's eyes, her mother's guidance, okay. She did not want her mother to see her without working. So she is, I know, I mean, scared of her mother, we can say. But Sibia is very imaginative also, that she imagines thing, right? Like she is a bird and she is I mean flying, okay. Like आसमान कितना बड़ा है ये तुम्हें देखने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, तुम्हारा काम है उड़ना. So similarly, Sibia imagines thing, and definitely she is scared of her mother. So we will stop here only. I already told you that we will do this particular chapter in small videos, 20 minutes. फिर भी last video थोड़ा बड़ा हो गया, ठीक है, please don't mind. So now only 3 or 4 pages are left, and we will finish this particular chapter in our very next video. I hope you all are getting the stories, not only this particular story, but whatever the videos we are posting, like poems and Merchant of Venice. I hope you all are going through, you all are watching, and you all are getting the points, and especially you all are enjoying the class. I hope so. So please subscribe the channel and press on the bell icon for being updated. अपडेटेड रहना चाहिए कि सर कौन सा वीडियो पोस्ट कर रहा है, राइट. एंड डेफिनेटली प्लीज़ शेयर द चैनल विथ योर फ्रेंड्स. आप लोग बेनिफिटेड हो रहे हो तो दूसरों को भी बेनिफिटेड होना चाहिए ना. सो प्लीज़ शेयर द चैनल, द लिंक विथ योर फ्रेंड्स. वन मोर थिंग ICSE क्लास 10, लाइक फर्स्ट सेमिस्टर जो है आप लोगों का, उसमें आप लोगों का क्या होगा ना, MCQ बेस्ड क्वेश्चन होगा, राइट. सो आई विल पोस्ट MCQ क्वेश्चंस, I mean from your first semester's chapters that have been given by the council. I don't know कि पूरा, I mean सब जितना सारा चैप्टर्स का MCQ है तुम लोग के फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में, सब चैप्टर का मैं दे पाऊंगा या नहीं. But I will try my level best to give you more and more, I mean maximum number of questions, because see I have my private tuitions, my school, copy checking, बहुत सारा काम. So you know it's bit difficult for me, but then also मैं हूँ ना, okay, no problem at all. So I will try to give you maximum number of questions from maximum number of chapters. Please and please be with me, enjoy the classes, and subscribe and share with your friends. If you have any problem, just write to me. You can DM on Facebook, you can DM on Instagram. In fact, you can write on the comment box also. Come on, tata, bye bye, see you. आज के लिए बस इतना ही. Thanks for watching.